Because we've got to do a Countess, and we've got to do a Endariel. I'm not too worried about getting the Malice. I have... Well, actually, no. We don't have any Malice quests except for normal, I think. For this particular, like, hardcore, because we don't have any other hardcore characters. Just a second, I'll read that. Let's see what the comment was. It was, nobody really does videos about PvP except them and some 15-year-old YouTube videos, 2240p, blob versus blob. I mean, it's not wrong, but that's mostly because PvP is not really that favored. I mean, it's still there. It's just, frankly, I haven't PvP'd in years. And it's not really something that I have too much interest in because anymore it's like all about hacked or duped items. It was really bad for a while, but it's still sort of bad. It's all about who has those forum bucks or however you want to call it. Which is just a way to convert real money into fake money. So let's see. Nope. Now, back in the day, there were actually hardcore duels as well. Which, if that's for the people who are like real freaking masochists. Usually they were like low-level duels and stuff like that, but it was a bit crazy. But no, I'm not terribly interested in going back into PvP, at least not until Resurrected. Because, frankly, yeah. I had my fill. And we're definitely keeping that. We've got our Hodo. Oh, goodness. Ouch. Now if only we could find the same for a broadsword. Because we're saving up for other thing. You tried PvPing one time and got curb stomped by a Hammerdin? Eh. Hammerdins can be dangerous. Used to be that it was... Let's see, I'm trying to remember what order it went in. Because way back in the day, it was anyone with homing crap. Like, the Amazon was brutal with guided arrow. But that was way back in the day. Then for a while, it was... Oh, geez. Yeah, everyone's had their moment in the limelight with PvP. Barbarians have probably been the ones crapped on the most, though. Honestly, I don't see them ever actually making PvP a central part of the Diablo franchise. I'm just going to be honest. It's just... I don't see it happening. I could see them making a branching game that integrates Diablo characters into PvP, kind of like, well, like what they did with HOTS, but not HOTS, Hoda. Whatever it is, the freaking we're making a MOBA, but it's Blizzard characters thing. The one I don't play. No, I didn't actually watch the... I didn't watch too much on Diablo 4. Diablo 4... I'm not super hyped about it simply because the way they're talking about it's going to have always online DRM again, which really kind of irritates me. Because I have been bit in the butt by that before, and as soon as the servers go down, guess what? Your game is just a chunk of data that can't do anything. Because, yeah, it's all well and good to say, well, then they'll just make it so it doesn't have to check in whenever they finally release it. Well, what about the people who have, like, basic discs, first of all? Then you have all the people who have... I'm trying to find the waypoint. There it is. You have all the people who have the basic discs that can't play anymore. You'd have the people who maybe didn't update in time to catch it off the server or anything like that. If Blizzard goes out of business, everything that's online-only DRM will not exist until they actually have cracks and stuff out, and even then you actually have, it's a little sketchy to get those. It's only sort of team-based, but yeah. Oh, they didn't kill her. Sweet. Him, sorry. So that's angelic armor. This is actually not bad armor if we actually had the other parts of the angelic set. So we're going to move it into our hardcore stash if we don't die down here. Because yes, I do actually now have a hardcore stash. Amethyst, yes. Yeah. 4 days ago, Blizzard just put out a new end-user license agreement. I don't know what's going to be in it, but EULA's 1, generally they have to be whenever you're doing the install. And 2, if they change it without you being informed, nothing they can do to enforce it. Okay, so our inventory's clear now. Yeah. Let's go down here and get ourselves at least one drop from her. Where are they at? There you go. Grab ourselves the weapon crack. Why am I not... Wow, okay. I think I literally just desynced in single player again. Again! Ouch. There's one down. There's 2, 3. Okay. All 3 of those are down. You read most of it's quite interesting about the online aspect will forever be there, meaning Blizzard will most likely be there. You can promise you're going to be there for ages. They could go bankrupt tomorrow. It's not something that they have the ability to promise. There has not been a company that's been immune to bankrupt in existence ever. But anyway, let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. I want to go get myself some... there we go. I want to get myself some runes. Yeah, I'm more hyped for Diablo 2 Remastered than Diablo 4 as well. So, yeah, we need to go up here. This is actually a little bit of a weird layout here, if I say so myself. And yes, I am killing things for XP still, just so we don't have to do quite as much actual grinding in between episodes. So, Tower Cellar level 2. Let's go ahead and load those down there. We need to actually be picking up more mana potions as we go through. Well, I see where I'm supposed to be going, so we will head that way. If we find a boss along the way, awesome sauce. If we don't, tough nugs. There's 3. We need to be turning left. So down. And yes, I should actually have the golem out. I'm just being lazy. There's 1 mana potion. There's a 2 mana potions. And let's go ahead and drink 1 for a golem. And I've actually followed way more in terms of Diablo 2 Resurrected news than other stuff, so... So let us see. Well, at least it's being friendly with the floors. We only have 1, like, semi-bad floor so far. Which means we could actually farm Nightmare Countess for runes if we need to. Or even farm her for the broadswords and stuff. There you go. Drop out Golem up ahead. See if he lures anything in. He did not. Get our armor back up, and we are good to go. I really would not mind a bit of the mana potions. Oh, crap. Conviction sucks. No, 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 no. Oh, lordy. I think I can get out of that. Yeah, I can. That was a little bit close. Okay, mercenary. Don't be bad. That was like a bad decision there, but I think we can handle this. What are you? Oh, that's why you hurt so much. You're extra strong. Oh, wow, that'll get your heart pumping. Yeah, I know. I should have actually logged there as well. But yeah, I'm not super attached to the character, but it would be nice not to lose it. Speaking of which, I have not made a backup since we've gotten to Nightmare. I do want to eventually do that, just for the sake of if something happens, we can just not necessarily reset, but I can put it on the Discord. Because I make the characters available for download after I finish them. So if this one dies, I guess uploading it at the start of that difficulties status would be the main way. That's one reason why I'm doing everything that I do either on recording or on stream, so that if I die, you'll actually be able to see it. So we're going down to level 5. Thankfully, only a light ambush. I'm always worried coming downstairs. I'm going to be really worried in Act 5, because that is just ambush central. Especially whenever you're coming down to the bottom floor. If you get some of those frenzy guys in there, you can't even save and quit fast enough. That's one big downside to BattleNet, is you can't actually sit there on the pause menu and think about it either. But also, the whole fact that there's lag on BattleNet. Like, I will only play hardcore single player. I have had enough of doing it other ways. Ow! Drink a mana potion, thank you. You drink... Nope, he died. I gave him a healing potion, then he died. And that's not a crystal sword that I want. Come on.
I can't carry
3,
anymore.
4, and she's dead. She dropped a tall rune and something else. Let's drop a golem in there. Did anything find you? There is an enemy in there. He wouldn't have gone that way if there wasn't. There we go. We got 2 tall runes. Yay! Not what I need. That would be not terrible for a rhyme. I mean, it gives us some revives if we want to. Not exactly great, but it's there. So let's go ahead and we're going to save and exit. Dead bones. So let's see. Identify you. 10 life. Okay, we'll take it. We'll put it over the 5 life one. Yeah. And yes, I do remember that one's the 5 life. That one's hard to read, but I see what's supposed to be there. It's just, yeesh. Not pleasant one to look at. Stat-wise, because it's just all over the place. So repair everything, nothing amazing in there. I should probably be on the lookout for better armor for Mercenary. So resurrect Shalon. He died horribly down there, but hey, he got us some tall runes. Woo! So stealth, not stealth, rhyme is the one that we'd want to be putting in that. I need to grab all the stuff off of here and put it into the stash real quick. So that's going to be a little bit of a jump cut. Okay, unloaded all the stuff. Let's go to get that hammer. Gonna make life a little bit easier for me. Do I have a level 99? No. Well, I have before, but I don't now. It's probably the best way to put that. I have the one that I've had since I've come back is level 98. I don't really care about level 99 because 5 stat points and a single skill point are not going to make a difference. And it's not really worth grinding for, well, essentially the amount of time it takes to go from level 80 to 98 to get that extra 1 level. That's at least my stance on it. I mean, she's, even over the time that I've done magic find and stuff with her, she's gotten up to like 98 and a half just by just doing whatever, but I prefer running my other characters more for magic find because I burned the living hell out of doing that particular character. So let's see. Boom. But yeah, if you ever see me crafting, I'm crafting on my 98. Because generally speaking, the characters that I play a lot of, I end up getting into the mid-90s. Okay, let's see. I thought I filled up my... I guess I drank all of them already. Okay. So, let's see. Thornbeast, dead. Everything else, dead. We just want to go into the outer cloister and get ourselves that hammer. I'm going to run past most of this. Probably not the best of ideas in hardcore, but I really don't feel like fighting at all. Monastery gate. Door should be right here. We're probably going to have enemies on right on the other side of it. We did not. I mean, we have a couple disfigureds, but usually I end up with a boss mob right there. There we go. Let's just see. Waiting for Diablo 2 Immortal Alpha test to close, then maybe take a look out for the D2R beta. From what you hear from streamers of Diablo Immortal, Blizzard will do Diablo Immortal beta first, then D2R beta around October. It depends on what streamer you're listening to. They made Diablo Immortal as a cash cow. It's not even made in-house. It's made by a Chinese company. It's literally just, they essentially licensed out the skin of Diablo for Diablo Immortal. It's made and marketed for over there. They, for some reason, thought it would be a good idea to market it over here as well. Don't you guys have phones? Honestly, I don't think my phone could actually run it. I would actually have to run it in an emulator. My phone is currently 4 years old, and I don't have any intention of actually upgrading it. Right now, it works perfectly fine. It's one that I can actually replace the battery in myself and do repairs on. So it's... I'm a big proponent of right to repair. And the fact that we've moved away from replaceable batteries, like user replaceable batteries, irritates the living crap out of me. So we've got that one. I always forget which direction I need to go on here. It's one of those areas that you should have memorized, but it's like, I come through here once in a blue moon. I don't speed run, so it's not something that I come through all the time. Let's see. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. And get rid of those. So let's go ahead and run through these. There's some... If you're willing to go back far enough in history, there's actually some really interesting things that pirates have done with mobile Diablo games. Some of them are super jank. If I could provide you a link to it, I would actually show you a link to my friend Yaweasel's video on Diablo 2 on feature phones, I believe is what it was called. Basically, the old T9 phones is what it was designed for. And no, it's not licensed by Blizzard or anything. It is as jank as it sounds. It doesn't even play like Diablo. It is so weird. So let's go find ourselves a hammer. If I had a hammer. Hammer in the morning. Okay, so I need you guys to catch up to me. So I'm not completely destroyed by these. At least they're physical damage, but at the same time, I don't want to be the main target. Because if I die, we all die. Forever. It's the end of the world. But yeah, I need to actually go through and play some Diablo 1. But I've played it and beaten it before, like way back in the day. I have the GOG version, and I plan on doing it after I finish this run, if I can get far enough ahead to actually have time to record that. Because I am currently recording Solasta as well, and I need to record Last Spell, although I probably am well beyond the curve for that being actually pertinent. And I need to actually watch my life. Because I just noticed I wasn't for a second there. And it's like, oh, I wonder if I'm still... Yeah, I'm fine for now. It's taking cold damage. That's the stairs. Do I care about the hammer? Do I really care about the hammer? No, I really don't. We'll come back for it later.